Welcome back to season 2 of The Walking Dead. We are no longer playing as a grown-ass man. Now we're playing as a child. But this is the start of a new happy family.
Oh, Midge, you can't be serious.
Oh, me and Krista. No way. We're not alone. We always have to remember to look at the bright side, but there are definitely rules to a zombie apocalypse. For one, don't leave your gun on the counter, because that's a mistake Clementine made. After dropping her water bottle on the floor, I went to go pick it up, and then some random stranger walked in. Wait, my pistol. I was scared and nervous, but unfortunately, she grabbed my gun and caught me with my pants down.
I see you. Get out of there.
Silence is a valid response. That's my gun, bitch.
That's my gun.
It's mine now.
I was just a defenseless child. She didn't like anything I had because it was all useless to her. The only thing that interested her was my hat.
Give me that hat.
No!
Oh, not my hat.
Where'd you get it?
I killed someone for it.
I killed someone for it.
You?
Yeah.
Killed?
Yeah, that's right. You scared? During this time, Omid and Krista were in the other bathroom, making another baby. But moments later, Omid walked inside the bathroom and just stood there. But before he could do anything, the door closed behind him, so she turned around and shot him. Omid dropped to the floor. Krista ran inside and shot the bitch without even looking at her.
I didn't mean
Omid died from the gunshot wound, and Krista saw that it was my pistol that killed him. So 16 months later, she carried that burden with her and probably blamed me for everything.
Krista, talk to me.
And if you're asking where the baby was, well, oh, we're cooking the child. That makes sense. Listen, we were low on food, it's raining, and it's cold. So in a zombie apocalypse, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Unfortunately, Krista does not know how to start a fire because she sucks. So while she went to go get more firewood, she had me, the child, keep the fire going. But moments later, people found Krista, so I came to save the day. She and I ran for our lives. But I'd be damned if I was gonna die. This guy started chasing me through the woods, but I was nimble like a mouse.
Jesus, are you fucking kidding me?
And then it got really weird because I started thinking, dude, this guy is trying way too hard to catch a child. Get away from me, Epstein. Luckily, the zombies ate him up, but I was cornered at this point. So I fell from the cliff and sailed down by the river. I landed on a remote island all alone. Krista was nowhere to be found. I met a dog named Sam. He took me to his nearby camp where there was nothing, except when he started barking at the zombie, I finished it off and took this cool knife. Clementine did wipe off the zombie blood with her pants, but I don't know how effective that would be. With my hunger eating at me, I'm so hungry I could eat a dog. I had no other choice but to rummage through the trash, and what I found changed my day. Unfortunately, however, there was only enough food for me, myself, and I. There's only enough for one. Sorry, boy.
Look, there's barely enough for me, okay?
Listen, call it what you will, but I found this food. I was the one who rummaged through the trash.
Go find your own food.
I think Samuel would understand. He's fucking... he didn't take it well. Fine, here, take it. Take it, Sam. Just take it. I fought for my life, but, poor Samuel, well... Oh, shit. Yeah... And at this point, I had one of two choices. And listen, I may be a piece of shit, but I am not a monster.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Let's gather around the campfire and sing the campfire song. I walked away from my actions and laid on a rock. And as I bled out, I wondered if my luck would change. And as fate would have it, it did. This zombie attacked me, but two people came to my rescue, Pete and Luke. They saved me from a horde of zombies.
Hey, you alright?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh wait, I was bitten by a dog. They're gonna think I was bitten by a zombie. They offered to help until they saw the bite and I was tossed away. But with my persuasion skills, I managed to save my ass.
It was a dog!
I didn't see any dog, Clementine.
I killed the dog.
Come on, kid.
I convinced Pete that it wasn't a zombie bite.
You telling us the truth?
What do you think, man?
What do you think?
Think for yourself,
All right,
Pete.
Clementine. That's good enough for me.
What?
So we continued back to their camp, but before I got there, I passed the fuck out. Once Clementine woke up, she was surrounded by a group of people. Everyone was discussing what they were gonna do with me because they thought I was bitten by a zombie, and they also thought I was working for someone else. I tried explaining myself.
I'm not...
Holy shit! But trigger happy Nick couldn't help himself. Luke ran outside and had my back the entire time. So Dr. Carlos came out and took a look at my arm, and not even he could tell a difference between a canine bite and a zombie bite. And then Pete comes out of nowhere with some absurdities.
We could take her arm off.
What the fuck? I really tried pleading for my life here. I didn't want my hand to get chopped off. So I was strongly suggesting that they should just patch me up and I'll be on my merry way. I can take care of myself.
I can take care of myself.
Clearly.
Fuck you. Unfortunately, no one wanted to waste their supplies on me because either I was gonna turn into a zombie or I was gonna be A-okay the next day. So their plan was to lock a little girl inside a shed, and if I didn't turn into a zombie the next morning, then they were gonna patch me up. Can you believe that shit? Were these truly the consequences of my actions? Who knows? But one thing I do know for sure is I wasn't gonna be locked away inside a shed like a wild animal. If no one else was gonna help me, then I was gonna do it myself. I took a hammer. And made an opening on the side of the wall. I walked around the shed until I eavesdropped on this conversation.
I want you to think about our family first.
It's all I think about, so don't give me shit.
Once Beck left the room, I knocked on the window.
The hell are you doing?
I need your help.
He was clearly hesitant in the beginning, until eventually I got tired of his shit and just straight up blackmailed him.
It would be bad if she knew you were talking to me.
Damn right it would be.
I don't want to have to tell her.
So with my amazing persuasion skills,
Do it, or I'll tell her.
he agreed to help me out.
Fine. You treat people like this, you ain't gonna have anyone. If you live.
Little bit of blackmail always works. He left and came back with some bandages and a juice box, which only leaves me to find a few more items to patch myself up. I crawled my way into the house and unfortunately broke my knife. No! My knife! Which was the saddest thing that happened so far. I snuck around the house without being caught and made my way upstairs. I came across Carlos's daughter. I asked her for help and she was like,
I'm not supposed to talk to you. My dad can't know.
Dad doesn't need to know. So I tried playing into her emotions. It was very clear that she didn't have any friends. So when she asked if we were friends, I lied and I said yes. She gave me what I needed and I left the room. I ended up finding a needle inside a bathroom where I was almost caught. But lucky for me, I hid away inside this little closet and I found out the most juiciest information I could possibly have.
Let it be okay and let it be his.
What? Let it be his? More blackmail. I finally had dirt on that bitch. You see, since the moment I got here, she was clearly against me. And I, for one, am someone who holds grudges. So, as I made it back to the shed, I had all the supplies I needed to stitch myself up. So I put everything on the counter and I prepared myself for the worst.
This is gonna suck.
Let me get some of this first. Step 1. Sterilization. And now the fun part. I can't do it. Hold on. I need another drink. Okay, let's do this. Now, this part may or may not hurt depending on your tolerance level. But for Clementine, a literal child, that shit is the worst feeling in the goddamn world. But it's okay though. Once the worst is over, that was brutal. Now comes the next step, patching yourself up. Find a clean bandage and wrap it around the wound and try not to drop it, because at any twist and turn, there could be a zombie lurking nearby. And that's exactly what happened to Clementine. I unfortunately was caught lacking, but I didn't let that stop me from dying. She fought for her life and eventually beat the zombie with the hammer. And it was at that point that everyone ran to see what was going on.
Are you happy? I could have died, you know.
Well, you didn't.
I just
I swear to
needed
God,
some
you
help.
bitch. They were all pretty surprised that I managed to patch myself up with the stolen items I got from them.
You left me no choice.
Luckily, they took me inside. The doctor was pretty pissed that I escaped their prison and manipulated his daughter to give me supplies. But if you ask me, she's pretty gullible and she fell for it. So if anyone is at blame, it's his parenting skills.
And I would ask that you stay away from her.
You don't have to threaten me.
But one thing I know for sure, you are not to be trusted.
It's all good though, fuck him. I have Luke by my side. He's like the big brother Clementine never had.
Hey, look, I just want to say I'm sorry for being a dick out there.
Nick's been known to go off every once in a while. Don't hold it against him.
You see, Nick's mom died at the hands of someone else who was bit in their group. That's why these guys are so paranoid about letting anyone in with any sort of injury. Anyway, as I was gobbling up my delicious meal, this bitch decides to walk in and provoke me.
I wouldn't get comfortable if I were you.
I could say the same.
Maybe you fooled everyone else, but not me.
I'm talking
Don't
like that.
talk to me like that.
Oh, what? You can't pull some shit on me. I'm not my husband.
You should
Oh,
watch
yeah?
your language if you're going to be a mom.
You should watch your ass if you know what's good for you.
Oh yeah?
Whose baby is it?
Excuse me?
That's right.
If it's not Alvin's, whose is it?
You shut your fucking mouth.
You should probably think about being nicer to me.
That's right, bitch.
That's just my advice.
Lee would be proud. The next day, Nick was being the biggest man-child because Pete was telling me a story about how Nick couldn't shoot a deer when he was a child.
What a baby.
Nick clearly has a lot of growing up to do, and that's what his Uncle Pete is here to do, to turn him into a man.
Nick's father wasn't there much, and he was a piece of shit when he was. So it fell to me to keep him in line, raise him right. Meant I couldn't just be nice Uncle Pete.
Anyway, we came across a bunch of dead bodies. We started investigating and I found my old backpack. This guy who survived the massacre was begging for water. My water. I needed answers. What happened here? Who did this?
The woman I was with. What happened to her? Tell me.
Please.
He didn't say anything, therefore, he didn't get any water. It's my water. Things quickly fell apart when Pete got bit by a zombie, and then out of nowhere 20 more of them came out. They started shooting, but they quickly ran out of ammo, and now I was left with a decision. Was I gonna go with the man-child, or was I gonna seek help from Pete, who was bitten? It's very obvious I'm not gonna go with someone who clearly has a lot of growing up to do. I saved Pete's life, while this man-child left us to fend for ourselves. What are you doing, man? Why are you just standing there? And that is where today's episode ends, for now at least. Thanks for watching.